infantry keeps going that way, then hey, we got ourselves another decade of grinding out more stuff. Now we got to go grind all the infantry stuff. Of course he's going down. Damn it. My two front teeth, they're now gone. My two front teeth. Wish you Merry Christmas. God, look at all those missiles. It's not even worth trying to defend. Yeah, top tier's out. Top tier's out. Let's go do some biplane battles. Flabby Patty! Flabby Patty! The Super Hornet is... I don't want to say slowly, but I don't want to say quickly either, but it's becoming my favorite plane. I've loved it from the second I unlocked it. We unlocked it pretty much on the first day and spaded it out the next one, and I've been in love with it since day one. It's super slow, unfortunately, but in a one-on-one, I don't think there's going to be anything that really can compete with it. I mean, it can get so slow, and that gun is so deadly, and I'm kind of learning, if you use it like the missile bus it is, you can pretty much give every target 2 missiles. If you come away with 2 or 3 out of that, you're good. I hate playing that way, and I've kind of been doing it defensively. I'll use the C5s, shoot a couple, get them moving defensively, get in there and take them out with a 120B. And a couple times we've been able to get in some gun battles, but this thing, dude, one time in particular, I was low to the ground. I was getting kind of slow, and I was trying to defend on a missile, and the damn thing just went into a Cobra. No funny button, no nothing, just. So yeah, this thing is nasty. It's nasty for sure. The new Gripen, obviously is going to be better, and even the new J10 probably a little better overall, just because they can go faster and they have better acceleration. But the guys that get good with this plane, this thing's going to be a menace. It really is, and it's a lot of fun to fly. And it's a completely different airplane, from the other F-18s. But welcome in, man. Thanks for the first chat. It is. I wouldn't argue with the fact that it's mid. It's mid. I certainly gloat about it because I love it so much. F-18's always kind of been one of my favorite planes, and it's better than I expected it was going to be. I thought they were just going to nerf the hell out of it, and it was going to be worse than the C-Late. It was going to be slow, and it wasn't going to be, it was going to be maneuverable, but it wasn't going to be anything special. But like I said, in a 1v1, I think it's going to be pretty hard to beat. And I know those are rare, but I'm just saying for comparison purposes, I don't think there's going to be much that's going to be able to out-dogfight this. There's nothing in slow speed for sure. This is by far the best slow speed plane. So yeah, we like her a lot. We like her a lot. And the only plane I can really compare it to is the Rafale. It flies a lot like the Rafale. It's just like a really slow Rafale with way worse missiles. With way worse missiles. Oh, that didn't work. That didn't work. I want to put this back. Rafale pilots are cheaters. They're all cheaters. And Merry Christmas, man. Sorry. Get me started on the Super Hornet. Like I said, aviation, cars, Marvel. You guys want Star Wars, of course, where my name comes from? You guys want to shut me up? How you be today, man? Merry Christmas. Like I said, welcome in. Always appreciate a first-time chatter. Factory game. I'm afraid with what I'm setting up currently, I will blow every single fuse under the sun. Yeah, no kidding. Dude, those are those mean the most. Thank you so much. Only thing I would ever ask for from anyone is a follow, and gosh, you guys mostly just do it on your own. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much, dude. I am here. I'm here every day, Monday through Friday. I get started at 4 a.m. West Coast time, but we usually go at least 6 hours, and Thursdays we go a little longer. Although today we may kind of play it by ear. I may wrap it up here a little soon, but yeah, I'm a pilot. It's all air here. I graduated from Embry-Riddle, so I have all my flight licenses, and then I flew in the Marine Corps for just over 6 years. Of course, got the big C. Medically, had to stop flying, unfortunately. But I said I found this game 321 days ago, and I've been flipping hooked to it since. And yeah, so we just fly every day, and I try to mix in as much little tidbits of aviation knowledge I have while trying to learn and as much about the game and get as good at it as I can. Because man, it's this game is so fun. As a lot of people get frustrated, and I think it's because I'm still kind of new to it. Because the frustration sets in for me too eventually, but nothing feels better than seeing those missiles connect, getting a good gun kill. Oh god, a good gun kill, especially with jets, feels so good. We went back to basics yesterday. Sweden was one of the few trees I hadn't started. Lord knows I want that Gripen. I don't have a Gripen yet. So I started the Sweden tree yesterday. We got back to basics in the biplane battles, and dude, I'm like just completely hooked to this game all over again. Like that's what got me hooked in the first place was the biplane battles. And damn, man, it was like all of a sudden I looked up and 2 hours has gone by and I haven't moved. I'm just like, oh, let's do this. So I think that's what we're gonna do right now for the last little bit. So yeah, I've been flying the F-18A most of the day because I have a talisman on it, and we're just knocking out the mark. But now that I've got the mark done, uh, may as well work towards something new, I guess. Oh, this thing's been sliding back on me all day. No wonder things sound weird. There we go. Guys didn't tell me it's like sliding back on me slowly. So yeah, I think I'm gonna hop back over to Sweden and do some more really low prop battles. So if you guys want to start a country, now's your shot. Let's do like 5, 10 battles together and do some biplanes. Get back to basics. I kind of forgot. I say it all the time because I remembered how good it was. The biplane battles. Um, and let's see here. So we're almost done with the U.S. tree. We're almost done. I got two more planes to go, and we're done with the U.S. tree. And I'm mad because the last that 50% sale they just had, I went and bought a whole bunch of planes, and I was wanting to do the Golden Eagle, but now I'm gonna have to wait a little bit. Now we're gonna have to wait a little bit. And Germany, we are one plane away from jets. Just got to finish up this 109. Russia, we've been pushing a little harder on lately. I've got 2 to go, the 19 and the 21, and then we're finally got Russian missiles. That's what I'm really looking forward to. I haven't been able to compare Russian missiles to the 120s and the Micas yet, the other missiles I've fired. So I still just kind of go on what people say. I would like to be able to compare them myself, so hopefully that's soon. Great Britain's another one. We're close. I got to finish one more, and then we move into jets. From there, it's a little rough. I've started Japan, but I'm not out of. I need one more plane to get out of rank 1. China, I haven't started at all, but we just picked up that premium, so I'm gonna be using that. Maybe we can start that one. Let's try this premium out. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So yeah, if you guys finish the air mark today, you get that first premium, that H75 premium. You guys get that today if you finish your air mark, which I figured we got that at the end with the MiG-25, so that's pretty sweet. Italy I haven't started at all yet. France, of course, we're top tier, working our way down. We're getting that one done. Sweden I started yesterday, and in just a few battles was able to get it out of rank 1 and into rank 2 already, so God, these are so fun. And then, of course, Israel I haven't started, but it is what it is. American Maine just bought the premium German F-18. There you go, dude. That's a great pickup. That's a great pickup. Seen a lot of them today, but God, with all the countermeasures and 7Ps, that plane is legit. And if you haven't grinded any of Germany, you're just going to whiz right through the tree. Those premiums, that's the best way to go. You get your premium time, you get a premium plane, bang, zip right through these trees. You can't go any faster than that. But I do prefer to do a tech tree. I don't have any, I do have, these are the only premiums I have. I have the A26. I bought that early on because I wanted the premium time in the GE. And I think it was on sale. And I actually do kind of like this thing. It's not completely useless with 650 or 850s on the front and a decent turret. And then of course we got the Pancake in the event and the 106. The only other premium I have is the AV-8A. That's the only other airplane premium I have because of course as a Marine, had to get the Harrier. Couldn't let that go, and that definitely helped the grind along the way a little bit. But other than that, that's it. Everything else is tech tree. And I do recommend it because you end up flying a lot of planes that you may not have flown otherwise, and you end up really liking. You know, they might suit your flight style. They might, all kinds of different things kind of happen. I mean, Germany, France, and USA. Sambo, what's up, man? God, I hate when it does names in like the same colors because then I don't notice it sometimes. But yeah, what's up, Sambo? Merry Christmas, man. Good to see you again. I think we're about to do some biplane battles. I think you were here for some of that yesterday. I'm telling you, man, the biplane, pip, pip, pippity, pip, 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 are goated in this game. This is the best dogfighting in the game. Like, pretty much by far. I'm trying to... Alright, I guess that is. We're just researching that. Alright. Let's see how many points we got, too, in upgrading these 3 crews. 130. That's not too bad. Let's start with GTOL. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. And let's give him a little lick of vitality. See if he can take a bullet. Give me that GTOL. How much do we have on that guy? This was a better plane. One about the same though. About the same. This one we got nasty in. I got a couple aces in this Fokker yesterday. Yeah, 212. Hell yeah. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that too. And I have enough for there we go. That one's gonna upgrade quick. That one's gonna upgrade quick. Alright, and I am gonna leave it in arcade. So again, any new players, when you're doing these early battles and these early rank battles, there's no reason to not do arcade for a couple reasons. One, you can upgrade multiple planes at once. And two, you're making more SL as well because you're in the battles a little bit longer. And so the upgrade just goes a little bit faster. Once it gets down to pretty much rank 3, that's where I kind of switch over to ARB. But after doing, I hadn't played arcade pretty much since I started, really. And then after doing it in the biplanes, I'm like, oh, I remember. It's so much more fun. You may as well learn the planes and the leads. It just helps. Like I said, getting back to basics. I think I lost my game audio. Uh-oh. I shall become blue. You guys can change it all you want. It goes and changes it on its own on me. Actually, I think I turned that off. Actually, this will be interesting to see if it changes it on you. As I did go in and change that setting. These things are so twitchy in arcade.